Hey everybody, I'm Jacob Castro and welcome to the live show here on Jacob's Aquarium. I apologize for starting a little late than usual. I woke up this morning and I was laying in bed doing some stuff on my iPhone, checking emails, whatever. And I looked at the time and I'm like, wait a minute, today's not Friday, today is Saturday. I have a live show to do in 5 minutes. So I totally forgot. But like I said, I thought today was Friday, but today's actually Saturday. So time's just flying by. It really is, guys. When you're busy, it just goes. So apologize for being here about 30 minutes late. By the way, did you guys like that outside shot that we? Oh, that doesn't work anymore. I was so excited to show you guys, and oh no, it doesn't work anymore. This black screen. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there it goes. Now it works. This stupid streaming software. Anyways, yeah, this is the view from my apartment balcony over here in Riverside, California. Um, I thought it'd be cool to have like an outside shot because a lot of shows, like TV shows, well, I'm not trying to like be a TV show, but like a lot of TV shows have, or like news shows, they have like an outside shot. And, they show you where they're broadcasting from. So I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to have something like that. But anyways, yeah, this is where I live. This is the view from my apartment balcony. As you can see, it's kind of gloomy outside. It was supposed to rain um, this week, but it didn't. So I hope it doesn't rain because then it'll ruin the webcam out there. But yeah, so that's the view. So anyways, welcome everybody to another live show. Hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that has watched the most recent store tour. That video, I mean, I think it's gonna be a video that has gained more views in a short amount of time than any other video that I've ever uploaded because when I uploaded it on, I think it was Saturday. When I uploaded it on Saturday, by the time it was Sunday, it already had 1,500 views. And I mean, I was just looking at that and I was like, that's crazy, because usually videos that I make, they take, I would say maybe like 5 to 6 days to get up to 1,000 and 1,000 views that is, and then, gradually build from there. But this video like received 1,500 views in less than 24 hours. It was crazy. So thank you guys so much for watching it, and that kind of lets me know what you guys want to see on this channel. You guys want to see more store tour videos, so I will try to make that happen. Trust me. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. It was crazy. I was checking my YouTube channel on my iPhone, and I kept seeing the views go up and up and up, and then it stopped at 301 because YouTube does that to make sure that the views, since the video is gaining so many views so quickly, make sure the views are legitimate, coming from real sources, and which that rarely happens on my channel. So I guess I'm officially in the 301 club. So that was pretty crazy, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. The video is getting a lot of views, and I definitely know now to make more of those videos because that is what you guys want to see. So coffee, 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 coffee. Hope you guys like my mug too. This is my 1960s era mug, flower child mug. um, so all right, let's get to your questions. Oh, look who it is. Evie, or I believe it's Evelyn Dumia is back. She's a regular in our chat room. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to see you again. Holy crap, you live in Riverside near Palm Springs? No, I don't live near Palm Springs. Oh, well, okay, yeah. Palm Springs is 32 miles away. I think it's 32 miles away. Yeah, so, I mean, it's close, but not that close. How big can onion bulbs get? I don't know. I've never grown them before, so I can't say. I'd really like for you to do a tour of like public aquarium with like catfish and such. Yeah, I've really wanted to do a video like that. Like there's a aquarium, a public aquarium in Long Beach, which is not too far from me. It's called the Long Beach Aquarium. I'm sure you guys know about it. If you don't, geez, you should. But yeah, it's a really popular aquarium. They have a lot of stuff. I've been there like several times. It'd be cool to go there and do a tour of the whole place. I might have to give them a call and schedule a film shoot. But see, the thing is, working with big companies like that, you never know what they're gonna say. Okay, so my dad's calling me right now, and I'm gonna put him on live so you guys can hear him. Okay. Hey, Dad, you called me during the show, so everybody else can hear you right now. Okay, so don't say anything that you'll regret.
Well, I'm one of your callers, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're one of my callers. So, sir, how can I help you today?
Okay, well, like every Saturday, I'm leaving work right now because I work late because we were really busy. Um, do you want me to bring you? Do you want me to bring you some lunch?
Well, yes, that would definitely help because I'm a little tied up right now at the computer, so I can't actually leave. So that would help, yes.
Okay, well, I'll be on my way, so maybe like an hour I'll be home. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Say hi to your listeners.
They all heard you. They can hear you say hi.
Okay. Keep on trucking.
10-4, good buddy.
Okay.
Okay, adios.
Bye.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, my dad typically brings me lunch on Saturdays because I'm busy doing the live show. I can't leave, so because it's like I can't just get up and drive away. Say bye, guys. I'm gonna go get lunch. So, oh, I love my dad. Thank you, Papa. You're a big help with everything. Okay. Nick's Exotics. Oh my God, you're 1 hour or less away from me. I just passed out. I can literally come to your apartment right now. I'm freaking out. Oh my God. Really? Um, I hope you don't come to my apartment because I don't like stalkers. That kind of scares me. Where is the best place to try and sell a 60 quarter size angelfish in Southern California? Um, in Southern California, I would just say try Craigslist, but the thing is that you'll get a lot of people that'll try to lowball you. I've before when I first started in the hobby, I tried to sell many fish and plants, rocks, aquariums on Craigslist. People do not want to pay what they're worth. Even if you're selling them under what they're worth, they never want to pay you that price. So you can try selling there, but just be aware that they're not going to give you what you deserve. So um, just keep that in mind. But yeah, try Craigslist. I wouldn't recommend going to any of the mom and pop aquarium stores because generally they don't give you anything for them. If they do, they'll give you store credit and it'll probably be like $1 or $2. It won't be anything, because I, I mean, to be honest, since they're a business and I kind of know, the whole business thing, um, these stores can go get fish easily at many different sizes for much lower prices than what you would probably be asking for them, so there'd be no sense for these stores to buy fish from local hobbyists, so I wouldn't recommend trying to sell them to a local tropical fish store, but like I said, if you do, they'll give you store credit and it won't be much. um, PetSmart or Petco do not take fish at all, at least the ones that I've been to. They're a big company, so they got a lot to lose if something goes wrong with that. But yeah, try Craigslist, and I would say if you're a member of or try local fish clubs. There are some fish clubs over here that buy and sell fish as well. Try that. Excuse me, guys. I thought Craigslist was a dating site in the U.S. Yeah, it's a dating site for pedophiles. Craigslist is or was at one point a very sick website. A lot of bad people used it to do a lot of bad stuff. I personally have seen a lot of documentaries done about, the Craigslist killer, people that are pimps on Craigslist, children selling their bodies on Craigslist. It's disgusting. Uh, Supposedly, Craigslist has cleaned up its act and it's canceled that portion of their website, but I still hear all the time on the news that people use Craigslist for a lot of really bad stuff. Um, so yeah, it's kind of a bad website. It has some bad spots, the people or categories, whatever you want to call it, that people use to do really bad things. So be careful, whatever you do on Craigslist. Don't meet anybody in a back alley somewhere. Don't do anything like that because a lot of creeps use Craigslist to do really, horrible things. So just be careful. That's one thing I've always feared about using Craigslist because, when you do transactions on Craigslist, people are either coming to your home or you're going to their home and they're complete strangers. You have no idea who they are. So you kind of take a risk. It's kind of scary, actually. So I kind of prefer eBay, but if you're trying to sell fish on eBay, you'd have to ship them, and people don't want to pay, $60, $80 to overnight a fish, to them. So I don't know. It's just difficult, but if you sell on Craigslist, it's a risk. It is definitely a risk, a scary risk. So when you next tropical fish store tours, I assume you're asking when's my next tropical fish store tour. The next one will be at Treasures of the Sea and More in Riverside, California, off of Van Buren. I actually posted a thing on my Facebook page about it. So if you guys follow me on Facebook, you would have already seen it. But yeah, I think we're going there May 31st, so Sunday, and that's when we'll be filming the store tour there. I've never been to the store. I don't know what it's all about. From the Yelp pictures, it looks pretty tiny, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot to show. But I spoke to the owner. He was very interested in the store tour video, scheduled it right away on the first call that I did to the store. So he seems pretty excited. So I don't know. Should be a good store tour, but I've just never been there personally, so I can't say if they have a big selection or not. But yeah, the next store tour will be on May 31st, and most likely the video will be uploaded the same day as well. And I'll try to see if I can show that one live like I did with the other one as well. So what about Odyssey Aquariums? Yeah, Nick's Exotics. I looked up Odyssey Aquariums. I could not find that store. So okay, let me do it right now. So it's called Odyssey. Let's see. Odyssey. Okay. Odyssey. Where's your post? Getting lost in it. There it is. Odyssey Aquariums. Okay. See, when I type in Odyssey Aquariums, not much comes up. So where is Odyssey Aquariums? Like what city? Is it in California? We'll see. We'll wait for a response. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Any remedy for fish that get a bit overweight? Stop feeding them. That's the only thing I can recommend. I've never had an overweight fish. You hear some birds? Yeah, that's my conure. Connor the conure. That's his name, Connor, and he is a conure bird. He is very attached to me. Whenever I put him back in his cage, he doesn't want to be there, so he will scream and scream and scream until I take him out. But I can't. I'm doing the show, so I can't do that. Stop feeding fish that get fat or no. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think. If you have a fat fish, that's usually what you do. You put them on a diet or you stop feeding them for a little bit. Of course, not permanently because they'll die, but what time is it? It's 12:47 over here. 12:47 over here. So yeah, the new store tour will be May 31st. I'm pretty excited. I love doing the store tours. So I'm just hoping, there be a pretty good selection to see at the store. Because when there's not, it kind of makes it hard to do like a video. Because it's like, okay, here's the store. There's that. We're done. Okay, thanks for watching. Because there's not much to show. So hopefully the store has a pretty good selection. Have you had any pets besides fish or your bird? Yes. When I was a kid, I believe when I was 13, I had a dog. Um, Her name was Jackie, and she was actually the first dog that I ever got when I was 13 or ever had. And pretty sad story about that dog as well. Um, when we sold our house, we couldn't take her with us because we were moving into an apartment, and the apartment that we were moving to didn't allow dogs. So the soon-to-be owner that purchased our home um, agreed to take my dog Jackie and have her as his own. That was the hardest thing I've ever done is leave my dog behind because I grew pretty attached to her. She was my first dog. Had her for, geez, like 5 years. Um, but yeah, I've had other pets besides birds and fish. Um, I also had, and sorry, I'm thinking about Jackie. I'm thinking about all these memories of my past when I was a kid. Oh man, brings back so many. Um, I also had a hermit crab as well when I was a kid, and I kind of didn't like hermit crabs because they just creep me out. Because it's like I don't like crawly things. I don't like tarantulas. I don't like crabs. I don't like things that are just I don't know. I don't like stuff like that. you know. So I had a hard time like enjoying them, like having them as a pet because they just creep me out. But um, yeah, I had a hermit crab and a dog. Other than that, so um, but yeah, it's my only other pets. So you really want a dog, Evelyn Dumia? Yeah, dogs are great. They really are. The thing is, those they don't live long. And when they pass away, it's like the hardest thing ever. It's like losing a family member. Um, they only live to like 14, 15 years. And they're messy. They're really messy. I kind of prefer birds and fish. Because my God, birds can live to be like 30, 40 years old. Um, I had a bird one time that I was fostering. I believe it was an Amazon parrot, and he was 35 years old, and he was still healthy as a horse, going strong. So, birds live a lot longer. That's kind of what drew me to them, in particular, because, like, that bond you develop with them as your pet, you can have for a long time. It's not like a dog that's like 15 years, it's done. So that's the other thing I don't like about dogs is that they don't live long. Especially some of the really interesting breeds like Great Danes I've heard only live like 9 or 10 years, and that's so sad. Because it's like you bring home a little Great Dane puppy, and then 9 years later he's gone. It's like that's so quick. I don't know. I couldn't do that with dogs. I would just get so attached to it. I'd be so heartbroken every time. So tortoises make the best animals. Yeah, if you have a tortoise as a pet, you'll probably need to put them in their will because your will because they will outlive you. So, man, but yeah, I like fish too because fish. I mean, I think the oldest fish that I had from when I think when I was 9 years old to when I was 15 years old, and it was what's the name of that fish? Oh my God. It was it wasn't a palladium. Oh, it was a molly. It was a domino. No, not a domino. A Dalmatian molly. That's what it was. I remembered. I'm so excited. I actually remembered something for a change. I had a Dalmatian molly for like, I think it was like 6 or 7 years. It was crazy. That thing lived forever. That was the longest, oldest fish that I had. So fish kind of live a long time too, but I think, dogs live longer than 7, 8 years. So still got me beat by that. But some fish can live for, geez, like koi can live forever. Koi live forever in your mind and your spirit. They never die. I have had to shut down my discus aquarium. Feels so weird not having to do maintenance or hear the hum of the filter. Yeah. Yeah, Pegger's Extreme. You know, when you have an aquarium for so long and it's just no longer there, it's weird. I mean, it's a big loss, you know. I mean, I've had tanks since I was since I was like 5 years old, you know. I couldn't imagine living without a tank and having to worry about water changes and stuff. So, it's definitely something you get used to, you know. So, there are these forever immortal jellyfish, but I don't think they are fun to have as pets. Yeah, there are some microbacteria as well that live for maybe like 5,000 years. They would make a great pet as well because they never die. So the attachment you get to them will be forever. The bond will last forever. Oh, goodness. Yeah. That would be the best pet, right? A pet that lives for 5,000 years. Oh, man. Look down the comments. I am looking down the comments. I am looking down the comments. For yours. Hmm. Are you going to do more tours for birds? Oh, like tour the Magnolia Bird Farm? Yeah, actually, we're supposed to go back and do another video there. Um, those videos are basically just like tours of the place and new stuff that they have, new birds. So, for those of you that have no idea what we're talking about, this is the. Oh, there's a plane going by. Hey, you guys can see it. Can we see it? Come on, come on, turn on. Turn on second camera. There we go. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Okay, cool. Okay, there's a plane going by with a banner on it. Oh man, I wish I could zoom in. Darn it. Ah, why can't I zoom in? You guys can probably barely see it, but there's a plane going by. It's probably coming from the beach. It's towing a banner. Um, man, yeah, you can barely see it. If it was only flying a little bit closer. Let's see if I can change something so that you guys can see it better. Oh no. You can kind of see it. Whoa. What was that? Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so look up in the sky. You see that? That's a plane. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. Oop, 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 oop. Let's pan a little bit. Let's pan a little bit. There we go. My God, that looks like a 1970s video quality. Oh, there it goes, and there it goes, and it's gone. It's gone. Oh man, see that's the whole fun about having a camera outside. I can show you guys all the weird stuff. There's so many planes, guys, and weird stuff that flies over my apartment complex. It's just, if only I can keep a camera out there and show you guys that, well, everything. You'd be like, wow. Okay. Jacob, live is on. Time to do a water change. Yep. It's time, Eric. Do a water change. Can I have a UV filter in a planet aquarium? Yep, I have a UV filter right here, actually. I have two. I have one on this tank and one on that tank. So, definitely you can. Jacob, how about videos for how to start a saltwater aquarium? Basically, I don't know about a saltwater tank. I never had one, so I'm not the one to make videos about that. I love my... Oop, okay, that comment went by too fast. I love my Oscar, but he is really jumpy, and he once bit me and drew blood. Well, that's why you don't stick your finger in the tank. It's not his fault. He's doing what he naturally would do. He's a fish. A pet that died when its owner died would be awesome, kind of if it would still be dying. Okay, I guess. All this talk about pets dying makes me think of that one sad Futurama episode. I don't watch Futurama, sorry. I don't know. Nick's Exotics, it's Aquarium Odyssey, not Odyssey Aquarium. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll try to look that up. Aquarium Odyssey. Gotcha. ASAP pet info. I just got two pygmy driftwood catfish. They look like spaceships from Star Wars. That's funny. Eric Bay. Hey Jacob, I went to CK Tropical Fish Store at Walnut. It's about 20 miles from Riverside. Great selection of plants and freshwater fishes there. You should check them out for sure. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll see what I can do. When are you going to start the outside aquarium? Well, I said in my channel update about 3 weeks, so I think we're only going on week two. So I think we got one more week to go because I'm on a schedule for a reason. So um, in another week, I'm sure we'll probably get that started. So true, but he's usually friendly. Oh well, he's a fish. Fergus Early, he's a fish. What do you expect? Fish sometimes are unpredictable. There is any problem putting Kambaba and Elolita densa with shrimps? No, no. I wouldn't imagine any problems with those plants with shrimp. So, is it possible to have an aquarium in space, zero G? That would be interesting. Now that would be interesting because in space you can do or you can't do, but you can like create little water bubbles, that will be suspended in space. So maybe you can put a fish in there and it'll live in there. I don't know. The only thing would be is that how would the water stay oxygenated? And is that a word, oxygenated? How would the water stay like good for the fish? Because like you couldn't have a filter on that little water bubble thing. That would be actually very difficult. An aquarium in zero G. That would be a interesting experiment. Um, I actually be curious to see something like that too. Now that you bring that up, I never thought about that. So, will you show a setup video for the outside aquarium? Yeah, yeah. In my channel update, that's what I said I would do. I'm going to show the start and the beginning, the whole build process, and everything in between. So, everything in between. Yes. I'm so glad today's Saturday. Today is my drinking day. So that's that's what I've done for myself to kind of limit myself to not too much alcohol consumption, which would damage my body. I have limited myself to 1 day a week, drinking 1 day a week. But the funny thing is that 1 day a week that I drink um, pretty much accounts for 7 days of drinking because I drink so much. So it really doesn't help. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I don't get too crazy, but I try to limit myself so that I don't drink too much. It's kind of helped, I guess. But I'm glad today's Saturday. It's always a day I look forward to. Oh boy. If you're still giving away a plant if I win, I suggest you put a leaf or some moss in a letter and send it to Belgium. Belgium? Oh my God, that's far away. Um, drink safely. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry, Evelyn. I don't drink and drive. I've never done that actually. I'm a very responsible drunk. Um, beer, Eric Bay. Yeah, I like beer, but I'm more of a Scotch kind of guy. I I like what's it, double. No, no, no. Well, that's a good one too. Look at me. I'm going over all the drinks that I like. Chivas Regal is a really good Scotch. I love Chivas Regal. My favorite drink um, at a bar is called a supercharger. A supercharger is basically tequila, um, and it's a double shot of tequila on ice with a bunch of other mixed stuff. I don't really know what goes into it. All I know is it's a supercharger and it's good. And it has tequila in it, which is awesome. So, that's my favorite drink, supercharger, and then mojito is my favorite drink as well. I love mojitos. Mojitos, very good. Um, Beer, I like beer too. It's just beer gets me drunk really fast. Like I could drink scotch all night and like I'll get a buzz, but I won't be like oh like all freaking wasted. But like when I drink beer, like literally after my I would say third or fourth beer, I'm just like totally just like I'm slurring my speech. I can't stand up straight. Like beer just gets me drunk so quickly. I don't know why. Um, it just does. But yeah, scotch is really good. I love scotch. So, by the way, guys, if you would like to call into the live show, if you have a question for me, the number is 323-282-7779, and you can talk to me live on the show and ask me a question. If you have a question about the show, you're a whiskey drinker yourself? Yeah, I like Jack Daniels too. Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey with some Diet Coke or Pepsi, mix that together. Ooh, ooh. So, so good. So, so good. I mean, I think after a long day, you've worked really hard, you're just exhausted. The best drink to have after a long day is a Jim Beam and Coke, or rum and Coke, something just classic, a classic drink and something strong. That's the best one. Water is also your favorite drink? Yeah. But there's no alcoholic properties in water, so it's no fun. Oh man. Um, yeah, but of course, kids, don't drink. Wait till you're 21. Wait till you're 21. Don't be like me and start drinking when you're 15. I'm just kidding. I think we all start somewhere, right? We all start somewhere. Yep, yep. I like to hop the scotch water is the stuff I got drunk as crap with that water stuff. What? Are you a poet? You're rhyming very well. That's how you spell it in Europe. He's right. Oh, okay. Spelling is different in Europe, I guess. Ah, la 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 la. Ah, na, 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 na. Somebody, by the way, has been calling my Skype and leaving me really creepy messages, and I have no idea who it is. um, that I was kind of worrying about that when I did the Skype number thing. I was curious, like if weirdos would take advantage of that, and it seems they have. Like, there's this one guy. Let me see if I can play the message. Let's see if it works. Oh, I deleted it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. But yeah, somebody's been calling and leaving weird messages, and their number's blocked. Of course, they blocked their number. So CO2 in beer makes it easier for your body to digest. It's the speed that causes higher alcohol spikes in your blood. Oh, thank you. That makes sense now. Any scientific evaluation on something will make it all make sense. So, gracias. Um, does Americans really spell favorite like favorite? Yes, that's how we spell favorite. Coconut water is good though. Yeah, I've heard coconut water is really good. I might try to drink as much water as possible. I think I drink about uh, 8 bottles of water a day. I think that's like it's almost a gallon. I'm pretty sure, or close to a gallon. But yeah, I drink a lot of water. That's why my skin is so beautiful. I'm just kidding. I know, but when you drink a lot of water, it definitely does help your skin stay healthy. So water is important. I mean, your body is like what 90 something percent water. Only makes sense, right? Only makes sense. Okay, let's check the other camera and see if there's anything going on outside. Come on, camera, you can do it. And this camera has a long time getting started. I wonder why that is. Try it again. Come on, camera, turn on. I don't know why the second camera does this. Huh. Here, let me try adding it in here. In this one. 1 second. Whoa, it went black. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Okay. Nope, it won't turn on. This damn camera. I mean, it's not raining out there, so it shouldn't have gotten dirty or ruined. That's weird. Why wouldn't it turn on? Let's try it again. Oh, now we're black. Ah. Yeah, let me try plugging it in and out again. Oh, maybe that's why it's putting a bunch of it's yanking the thing out of my PC. Let me try plugging it in the back. Hold on, guys. Okay. I plugged in the camera, the second camera in the back. Hopefully that works now. Which I couldn't. I could have just waited to do that, but you know me, I never give up on anything. I will try to make it work. Yay, there we go. It works now. Yay. Okay. Yes, what was happening is it was putting tension on the USB port on my computer, so it wasn't plugged in all the way. So what's going on outside? Still cloudy. Well, neighbor's home. Honk honk. Wouldn't it be crazy if like an asteroid was about to hit the planet and I captured it live on my show? That would be like awesome, right? You just see this giant asteroid and the whole world explodes before our eyes. Actually, that would be kind of scary. Talking about that right now kind of scares me. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's switch back to my camera. Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, back to my camera. Hi, how are you? All right. Okay, we got a question. Hey, Jacob, I have a question. When I did my water change for the first time, almost all my goldfish died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, which is pretty sad. Can you tell me why they died? This is the first time it ever happened. Honestly, I can't. And the reason why is because I have no idea the water parameters of your aquarium, so I cannot tell you why they died. But I will say that, you know, when you do a water change, it's very important with some fish that you maintain the same water temperature. If you add too cold of water in your tank and the temperature changes drastic, that could be one way that you kill a fish. You can also give or cause your fish to get ick as well with that, because believe it or not, ick is not just a disease. It's also something that can just develop on fish, you know, usually due to stress, temperature change, you know, a bunch of different things. So it's really hard to say, but I've heard about that happening. In fact, John from KG Tropicals actually just made a video recently. If you guys get a chance to check out his channel, where he said that he did a large water change in one of his tanks, and he woke up the next morning and there was a weird smell coming from his basement, and I guess all of his cichlids died, and there was like a lot of cichlids in that tank. So it does happen. The reason why it happens is hard to say. You know, it's really hard to say. There's never, when stuff happens like this, sometimes you never know what caused that to happen, you know. But like I said, my biggest recommendation would be just to make sure that you're not creating drastic temperature changes in your tank when you do a water change. I know it may be hard, you know, to make the water the same temperature as your aquarium, but I mean, if you can try to do that, or if it's something you can at least get the temperature close to what's the temperature in your aquarium, do it, because temperature is a big thing in tanks with fish that are sensitive to it. Of course, goldfish are cold water fish, um, so it'd be really hard to say like, well, the water was too hot or the water was too cold, but that's just what I'm saying. It's really hard to tell, or really hard to say what killed your fish. But as I said with the example of what happened with John's tank, it's just it happens. I mean, it's never happened to me. I've never had that happen to me, but it does. So it's just really hard to say why, unfortunately. So. Hi, I've been having problems with a bit of algae in my tank. What fish should I use to clean up for a cleanup crew? Can I have a bristle nose or snails in my planted tank? Well, see, the thing is it's not just about when you have an algae problem. It's not just about, oh, I got to go buy a fish that eats algae. Before you do that, you should try to figure out why algae is growing in your tank. Usually, algae grows due to an excess of nutrients, too much light, new tank syndrome. Also, new tanks that have just been created have algae problems, and that's just because things are getting started. The environment's maturing. Um, so don't automatically just go to that solution like, oh, I need to buy a fish to eat algae. Try to see what's making algae grow in your tank, first. I know for a beginner that may be difficult, but you know, if you start a tank with, if you start a large tank with like 5 plants, that's not going to help. There's going to be an excess of nutrients to begin with because you don't have a lot of plants to consume those excess nutrients. So one way you could prevent that is to add more plants to your tank to consume more nutrients. You can also try doing more water changes, but of course not too much. If you're doing say 15% a week, try doing 20% or 25%. Don't do a water change every day. Of course, I've heard some people recommend that, and that's crazy. That's the wrong thing to do. Um, but yeah, try to see where what's making algae grow in your tank. What's the cause? But like I said, usually it's because of an excess of nutrients. Try checking out your filters, seeing, try cleaning your filters more often if you don't clean them enough. If you clean them once a month, that can cause algae as well because there's a lot of buildup of nutrients in your filtration system. So, try doing a better job with that. It's really hard to say, without me being there and seeing your tank. So, but that's all I can recommend. So. How does these algae preventing additive liquid work? Most of that stuff really doesn't do what it promises, and that's why I usually always don't recommend it. So any product that you can dose generally doesn't just get rid of algae. And usually that's the wrong thing to do is to rely on a chemical to take care of your problem. You should always try to do the natural thing first because that's the best thing for a tank is natural. Hey Jacob, do you speak any other languages? Bilingual, Irish and English. Oh, you speak Gaelic. Cool. And you're learning Spanish and French. Did you take language in high school? No. I don't. I don't know any other languages, but I am half Mexican. I'm half, Mexican. So I should know some Spanish. My dad is from Mexico. He was born there. Came to the United States when he was 9 or 10, I think. So, and then he met my mom when he was in his early 20s, and then popped me out. 8 or 9 months later, I think. So yeah, I am half Mexican. I should know Spanish, but I don't. Which makes it difficult to talk to some people in my family. I've been lucky that most of my family on my dad's side speaks English, so I don't have a hard time communicating with them. But like some of my family members, like one of my aunts and a couple of my uncles, just speak Spanish, so it's kind of hard to communicate with them. But yeah, I mean, I would love to learn Spanish because it's just, I mean, especially living in California, we have such a big demographic of Mexican people here. You know, a lot of Mexican people immigrated to, you know, the United States through California or into California, as did, you know, my dad. So we have a big Mexican, a lot of Mexican culture, population, whatever you want to call it here, you know. So it would just make sense to know Spanish, you know, because it's almost like, you know, you could go anywhere, and you know, sometimes like the best restaurants, you know, are Mexican restaurants. Well, at least for me, I love Mexican food, and it'd be nice to you know, speak their language. So that's offensive. If it's offensive to you, you can get the hell out of my chat room. I don't know what was offensive, what I just said about Mexican people. I'm half Mexican myself, so if that's the case, I'm insulting myself, my father, my whole family. That doesn't make any sense. But thank you. Thank you for calling me out. That's a great YouTube. Benny Lewis, he's a great language chips. And yeah, there's a lot of. I tried that Rosetta Stone thing, but it was weird because I don't. When it's trying to, when it's teaching you the language, it shows you pictures, but it doesn't actually show you like what you're saying, you know, or tell you what you're saying, you know. In other words, there's no translation. So Rosetta Stone really didn't work for me. So I don't know. I just have to try something else. But I did try Rosetta Stone to try to learn Spanish, but it just all I learned from Rosetta Stone, I think, was manzanas rojas, which means red apples. I think it means that. Hopefully it does. Hopefully I'm not saying something else. But yeah, that's pretty much all I learned. You know. I did also try to take I think I did Japanese through Rosetta Stone, and if I remember correctly, the only words that I remember that I learned was atokanoko, which means like little boy, and atoki no shito, which means like older man. That's all I learned, you know. It's kind of funny, but yeah, that's all I learned was that. But yeah, Rosetta Stone is like it's so expensive, but you really don't like. I don't know. It's just it doesn't tell you what you're saying. You know, it's weird, but that's all I learned was to how to say young boy and old man. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so hard I'm making myself. Choking myself out. Get a native speaking person and lessons through Skype and force yourself to speak it and do mistakes. Yeah, you know, I've heard about that. There's a lot of online courses for language stuff. So, you like green apples? I don't know how to say green apples. Oh my gosh, manzanas. Manzanas grinas. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's go to Google Translate and see if they can help me with that. Let's see. Google Translate. Tell me how to say green apples in Spanish. Green apples. Okay. Let's look it up in Spanish. Spanish. There it is. Okay. Here, let's turn up the audio so you guys can hear too. See what it says. Hello, hello. I don't say anything. Oh, there it is.
Manzanas verdes.
Manzanas verdes. Let's try it again.
Manzanas verdes.
Manzanas verdes. This is a hard time.
Manzanas verdes.
Manzanas verdes. Verdes.
Manzanas verdes.
Manzanas verdes. There we go. Yay! Green apples. I said it. Oh boy.
Manzanas verdes.
Manzanas verdes. Let's try another one. Let's try blue apples. Let's see.
Manzanas azules.
Manzanas azules. Blue apples. Have you ever heard of blue apples? Manzanas azules. How about planted aquarium in Spanish? Let's see. Oh well, this was pretty easy.
Acuario plantado.
Acuario plantado. Planet aquarium. I said planet aquarium in Spanish. Acuario plantado. There we go. Now I just got to memorize it so when people say stuff to me in Spanish, they're like, hey, what do you do for a living? Acuario plantado. That's what I do. Okay. Let's try it. Let's see if we can say YouTube in Spanish. Oh. YouTube in Spanish is YouTube. Okay. Well, that's easy. That makes things really easy, actually. How about we say what can we say? How about Jacob's Aquarium in Spanish? Oh, okay. Well, in Spanish, Jacob's Aquarium is Jacob's Acuario. There you go. I think I remember how to say planet aquarium. Acuario plantado. There we go. I have it memorized now. Yay! Okay. Learning Spanish. Learning Spanish slowly but surely here on Jacob's Aquarium. All right. Oh gosh. Now everybody's talking to me in Spanish. No me gusta manzanas, me gusta. Oh, I don't want to say. Okay, I shouldn't be repeating any of this. I could say something else that I have no idea what is going on. I'll probably think I'll be saying something like cheerful, but then I'll be cussing somebody out in Spanish. Oh man. How about we say this? Here. Since I'm speaking in Spanish, it'll be a lot easier to do insults because not everybody will understand me. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, I'm going to try to say this. For my Spanish speakers out there, you'll know what I'm saying. For those of you that don't, you don't know. So, haha. I'm just kidding. Okay. Let's see if we can learn this one.
Joder los que odian.
Okay, what?
Joder los que odian.
Joder los que odian. What?
Joder los que odian. Joder los que odian.
Joderos los que odian.
Joder los que odian.
I don't know. Learning another language is very hard. Here, let's learn how to say hi in another language. How about Arabic? Oh, jeez.
مرحبا.
Madhada. That's how you say hi in Arabic.
مرحبا.
Madhada. Okay. Let's try Albanian.
He.
He. That's how you say hi in Albanian. He. Okay. How about Chinese? Let's try Chinese. Oh, I know how to say hi in Chinese. Ni hao.
Hi.
Oh, that's how you say hi in Chinese?
Hi.
Hi. No, it's not. It's ni hao.
Hi.
Oh, whatever. I guess not. Okay. I don't even know Chinese. I thought I knew Chinese, but I don't. Let's try Danish.
Hi.
Hi. That's how you say it in Danish. How about Lao? Oh, they don't have it for Lao. Okay. Oop. How about Norwegian?
Hi.
What?
Hi.
Hi. That's okay. Hi is like pretty much the same thing in every other language. How about Yiddish? Let's try Yiddish. Oh no, you can't do that one. How about Thai?
สวัสดี
Sawadee. That's how you say hi in Thai. That's cool.
สวัสดี
Sawadee.
สวัสดี
Sawadee is how you say hi in Thai. Awesome. How about Vietnamese?
Ciao.
Jiao. Oh my god, it's like a robot voice.
Ciao.
Jiao.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.
Oh, let's try Korean. How about that? Let's try Korean. Where's Korean? Korean. How about Japanese?
こんにちは
Konnichiwa. That's how you say hi in Japanese. Awesome. Korean. Well, I already knew that actually. That's like everybody knows how to say that. Korean. Where is Korean? They don't have Korean. Oh yeah, they do. There it is. Okay.
안녕
Annyeong.
안녕.
안녕. Okay, let's try to say a phrase in Korean. How about that? Let's try to say, hi, my name is Jacob Castro in Korean.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 야곱 카스트로입니다.
I'm not going to try to say that. No way. What? Like, what?
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 야곱 카스트로입니다.
How do I say that? Oh my god. How do you learn a new language? This is. Whoa.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 야곱 카스트로입니다.
Jeez. 안녕하시오 지. I can't do that. Whoa. How about Vietnamese?
Tôi tên là Jacob Castro.
It's like a robot voice. Okay, let's do it again.
Tôi tên là Jacob Castro.
Okay, let's try a different one. Okay, last one, and then we'll get to your questions. Polish? Oh, gosh. Polish? Let's try Polish. Polish.
Witamy, mam na imię Jakub Castro.
I don't know.
Witamy, mam na imię Jakub Castro.
God, it's so fast. Jeez.
Witamy, mam na imię Jakub Castro.
Jacob Castro. I guess that's how you say it.
Witamy, mam na imię Jakub Castro.
I don't know. Oh yeah, let's try Spanish. Hello. Let's try Spanish. Hello. Wait, hold on. How about Japanese?
こんにちは。私の名前はヤコブ・カストロです。
Whoa, that's hard. God, it is so hard speaking other languages. Wow. Let's try. Let's try Arabic.
مرحبا اسمي يعقوب كاسترو.
Whoa, that sounded scary almost. I don't know if I want to learn how to speak Arabic. How about Greek?
Γεια σας, το όνομά μου είναι ο J-A-C-O-B Castro.
Okay, thank you for that. Wow. Okay, I think I'm done with all the languages. Wow. How about we do this? How about we go to? Let's see. I wonder how it sounds in English. Hold on. Let's try English. See what the English thing sounds like. Hi, my name is Jacob Castro. Welcome to Jacob's Aquarium. The live show. Okay.
Hi, my name is Jacob Castro. Welcome to Jacob's Aquarium, the live show.
And now we go to my Google correspondent, Robot Voice. Take it away, Robot Voice.
Hi, my name is Jacob Castro. Welcome to Jacob's Aquarium, the live show.
Yay! Man, you could have so much fun with this Google Translate thing. I mean, you could just like you could just play with this thing all day. It's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Okay. Oh, I know what you're saying, Julian. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Today going to get new pescados. You're going to go get new fish. Yay, I feel accomplished. I knew what you said. Chinese is really fun to learn, and in my opinion, it's easier than Korean. The grammar is really simple. Oh, interesting. Okay. You got a question? Sure. Let's hear your question. By the way, if you guys want to call, 323-202-7779 is the number. If you want to call me, to speak to me on the Skype line, you know. It's like the good one. It's the good one that helps you to speak to me, you know. It's the good one, you know. Anyways, a question. How can you tell the difference between pearl weed and baby tears? Many stores say they're the same, but they're not. No. Dwarf baby tears it's not the same plant as pearl weed. If somebody's telling you that at a store, they have a problem. That's completely false. Pearlweed is a plant native to Asia, I believe. Door baby tears as well, but they're so much different in terms of size and in terms of how they look. Pearlweed generally has like four leaves on each growth on its stem. Dwarf baby tears and pearlweed grows quite tall. Dwarf baby tears generally grows very low to the substrate and it's very tiny. It has like 3 or 4 leaves on its stem, but it's like super super tiny. So they're definitely not the same plant. Anybody who tells you that is they don't know what they're talking about. So no, it's not the same plant. Why did you pull your Asian arowana video? I pulled it because, first of all, on my channel, I try to make videos that are a little bit more, like, as far as quality, a little bit more, high quality. And with that video, I felt that, since I filmed it with my webcam, I didn't really prepare for it. I didn't prepare what I was going to say. It was kind of like, it wasn't really that great. So, I just decided to take it down. But, I really was passionate about what I was talking about in the video about the Asian arowana because it is kind of stupid that, they're banned here in the United States and yet, like in many other countries, including Canada, people can own them without a problem, It's just, it makes no sense, especially if, the Asian arowanas are captive bred, there shouldn't be a problem with that because they're not coming from the wild, which is the whole reason behind the law. Is to stop, people from taking fish out of the wild. So, okay, we got another call. Let's see if they're trying to order pizza as well. Hi, you're on with Jacob. What's your question?
I have a 20-gallon tall, and I'm gonna put Java ferns and Anubias nanas in them. How many watts do you think I should have per gallon?
Java fern and Anubias nana really are low light plants, so you really wouldn't need a lot of light. The watts per gallon thing is kind of hard to go by. It's not really reliable to determine how much light you need for your tank. But I will say that pretty much whatever light fixture you buy, as long as it's around 6700 Kelvin, the appropriate color temperature rating, it should be fine, for those plants. Java fern and Anubias are very low demanding plants. They don't require high light, so you could pretty much grow them under pretty much any light fixture. Like I said, as long as it's around the appropriate Kelvin rating for plants.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, well, thanks for calling in. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. All right. Did you guys hear that call? I don't think it was going through. Because, let me see. Tell me if you guys heard that call. If you didn't, we have a problem. Oh, wait a minute. That's why. It needs to go to the speakers. Let's try that again. Jacob, did you... wait. Okay, did you guys hear the call or not? Did you hear one? Yes, no, no, no? Okay. Well, the audio works through there, so... Okay, maybe that was the problem. Oh, you did hear it. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess it goes through. Okay, well, because I wasn't seeing it on my mixer, my audio level meter wasn't moving. So okay, so I guess it goes through even if I have it selected as that. Okay, interesting. Good to know. All right, thank you guys. Can we start talking about plants and fish? Yeah. We can start talking about plants and fish. So, okay, so that's weird. Well, I'm glad it went through because a setting changed on my mixer, and I guess it still worked. So, Tropica Plants ETA. Oh yeah, Tropica Plants. Yeah, we, what? Please don't call immigration on me. I'm not going to call immigration on you. Don't worry. I won't do that. Anyways, yeah, I spoke to my buddy in Canada that's trying to get everything going with Tropica, and he tells me it should be another couple of weeks. So as far as when Tropica stuff will be back on the website, possibly another week, or sorry, possibly another couple of weeks. And if not a couple of weeks, possibly due to shipping delays or whatever, it could possibly be 3 or 4 weeks. So it just depends. But I'll definitely make a video and let you guys know for sure. When the stuff will be back on the website. Okay. What is your favorite aquarium related website besides my own? Favorite aquarium website besides my own. Well, when I was a kid, or actually, I still do this. I used to go to koi.com, which if you guys go to koi.com here, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now with you guys. So if you go to Google, you type in koi.com. This is the website for Pan Intercorp. In other words, Sakai Fish Farm in Japan. And Sakai Fish Farm is a koi breeding farm, and they're like the top breeder of koi in Japan. They're just like they're very famous, very well known. And I go to this site all the time to look at the fish that they have for sale. Let me screen capture my screen really quick, guys. Hold on, I will do it for you. I will do it. Okay, I will do it. Don't worry, be happy, okay? Okay. Oh, now it's showing my screen. Let's show monitor 2. Let's show monitor 2. There we go. Okay, so this is Pan Intercorp. This is a website for koi sold from the fish farm, Sakai Fish Farm in Japan. Like I said, they're a very famous koi farm, and they sell some of the most expensive koi fish. Like for example, look at this one, Tacho Sanke for $1,800. Oh my gosh! They have another one here, Sakai Showa, for, let's see, this one is $1,600. Oh my gosh, crazy! So this is one of my favorite websites to go to because they just have a lot of interesting stuff to see, and like I said, their fish are like show quality, definitely something I could never afford. So it's always fun looking at things you can't afford, right? Okay. All right, so I think we got a caller. So let's see who's on the Skype line. Hi, you're on with Jacob. What's your question?
Hi, if you had any tips on keeping fancy goldfish?
Fancy goldfish, yeah. I mean, I had goldfish before. They're very messy. I would almost recommend 100% of the time that you keep them in a tank without any substrate, because it just makes it easier to clean the tank. If you're having if you're going to house a lot of fancy goldfish in a tank, you need a very powerful filtration system to filter out all that extra stuff. I would say get a filtration system that's rated for at least maybe 50, 60 gallons more than what your tank is, So in other words, if your tank is a 10-gallon and you get a filter that's rated at 10 to 15 gallons of aquarium, get one that's rated for like 55 to 80-gallon aquariums. Something that's a powerful filter. Actually, now that I think about it, that would probably be too much water flow. Okay, so just get a filtration system that's a little bit more above what's recommended for your tank. So good filtration, bare bottom tank would be best, and no sharp decorations, because goldfish are very sensitive. Their bodies are very sensitive. They can cut themselves easily on rock and even some sharp plastic plants. So be careful with that. And other than that, feed them peas every once in a while, because they do tend to get constipated very easily if you feed them just a pellet diet. Don't feed them floating pellets, because they could get swim bladder disease, and which could kill them. It's basically what happens is when you feed floating pellets, the fish will consume the pellets from the top of the water, and instead of just sucking in the pellet, they're also sucking in a lot of air, which gets into their bodies and causes a lot of issues. So Follow all those things, and I think you should be good to go. But in general, always do your research on your own, of course. There's so much more to learn about goldfish. But yeah, those are my tips on goldfish, I guess.
Yeah, thank you for it's a big honor to be on with you. Bye.
Oh, well, thank you for calling. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye bye. Thank you for calling. Really appreciate it. Okay, so uh, I've ordered from there. I got a silver. Oh, you have ordered from there. I've ordered from there. I got a silver platinum koi. It was about 1,900 pesos in Mexico for my birthday. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome. I bought my green white shark for 99 cents. Good price. Good price. So, another call. Geez, we might have to hire a call screener. Hi, you're on with Jacob. What's your question?
Hello?
Are you here to order pizza?
Yeah, hey.
How can I help you? What's your question?
Yo, stop yapping and
Okay, see? He was here to order pizza. Unfortunately, though, the call disconnected, so he couldn't place his order. And it sounded like he was from another country, so I can't deliver pizza across the ocean. So, kind of difficult to do that. It's going to take a long time to get there. Can you tell my friend Joseph Gonzalez, who's watching this video, to stop keeping fish because he doesn't take care of them if they will? I'm not going to tell somebody to stop keeping fish. I don't know. What's your favorite kind of koi? My favorite koi is a kohaku. It's a fish that has a white body, but it has like a three-step pattern of red. So like it has three red spots on it almost, And that's actually the kohaku koi is one of the varieties of koi that seems to be the winner of the most awards in Japan. Like all the koi shows in Japan, almost all the time, if it's the winner of a koi show is almost always the kohaku a variety, And what's really what really makes a good kohaku koi, I've heard, is if it has a red spot on its head. If it has a red spot on its head and perfectly, two other following spots behind it, and like a snow white, background or a snow white body, that's like the top, best koi you can ever have. And actually, if I look at, let me go to Pan Intercourt's website really quick, because they have a section on their website called the Hall of Fame, which shows grand champions that have won the koi shows in Japan. And if you scroll through this category, you'll see almost all of them are kohaku koi. So kohakus are like the most famous fish in Japan that seem to win the most awards. But of course, there are other ones that have won awards like Tashio Sanke's, Shiro Yotsuri's. There's a lot of different varieties of koi. Sanke kois are very beautiful though. They're really one of my favorite kois. Actually, let me show you guys my screen because I want to show you this. So this one right here. Okay, we'll get to your call in a minute. Hold on. So this koi right here. This is
Hello?
this is a kohaku koi. This guy, man. This is a kohaku koi. This was a grand champion of 2008 of the Japan Koi Show, but it's like the most famous show in Japan. That's why they call it the All Japan Koi Show Grand Champion. So this one right here, see what I'm talking about? It has red on its head, and then it has other other red coloration following that, like kind of like a three-step pattern, like 1, 2, 3. And if you look at the body, it's like silky, like snow white, So this is like the show quality best fish that you can ever own, in the koi world. And I believe this koi in particular was for sale as well on their website a long time ago. I think it was for like I think it was like $25,000 for this koi. So crazy, crazy prices. But you can see that, the quality is just amazing. It's so beautiful, So I love koi. I'm really passionate about koi. I wish I could own koi. It's just, I don't have the space. I don't live in a house, unfortunately. So, what is the time? Oh my gosh, we've been live for more than an hour. Okay, guys. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching the show today. I really appreciate it. It's been another great live show. The live show has been recorded, and it will be uploaded as a pre-recorded version for those of you that have missed anything. So you can come back to the channel and watch the live show again if you missed anything. So thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JacobsAquarium. If you would like to, excuse me, that totally ruined the outro, huh? If you guys would like to contribute to the channel, patreon.com/JacobsAquarium. And also, of course, if you are in the market for aquarium plants, jacobsaquarium.com is my website. Lots to see on that website, and hope you guys check it out. So thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Nick's Exotics, please do one more thing. Yeah, I'll do the Steve Jobs things. Like, like I'm gonna go and then I'll say one more thing. No, not gonna do that. It's time. It's time to go. It's time for me to begin my weekend and start my weekend. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. It means so much to me that you guys come back every Saturday to watch my live show and watch my videos. It's just so cool that you guys, give me this great opportunity to, teach you guys things on YouTube and have a YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. So I love you guys so much, so much. I will see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Have fun with your tanks, and I will leave you